We're back now at 11:23. America's Black Holocaust Museum is preparing for its annual Founders Day celebration this weekend, honoring the life and legacy of Dr. James Cameron. Joining me now this morning is Brad Pruitt, the interim executive director, with a look ahead to what you can expect this weekend. Brad, it's always good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Always good to see you, bro.
So let's talk about the America's Black Holocaust Museum. Just start with, for folks who may not be familiar, that this is an institution right here in Milwaukee.
Extraordinary institution. Founders Day weekend, we're honoring and celebrating our founder, Dr. James Cameron. So the museum, founded by Dr. Cameron in 1988 on Juneteenth Day, was his passion project about telling the stories of over 400 years of the descendants of Africans in the United States, what we now call the United States. And it's an opportunity to explore our collective American history from a man who was one of few known survivors of a lynching in American history. And one of the many unique things about Dr. Cameron was embedded in the mission is not just to further educate and explore and connect and learn and grow from one another, but using education, that more comprehensive understanding, as a building block for healing. And so that's what his mission was, that's what our mission is. And this weekend we're celebrating this dear brother on both Friday and Saturday, all day, both days. The museum will be free and open to the public. There will be programs from noon to 3, both Friday and Saturday. And then there will be evening reception events starting at 5 o'clock on both days as well.
Yeah, the museum is located in Milwaukee's historic Bronzeville community, right there on Velar Phillips and North Avenue. Take us through what folks see inside America's Black Holocaust Museum.
Again, you see over 400 years of this history, and oftentimes when we learn this history, and many times not in as comprehensive a nature as it merits, we start in slavery. Dr. Cameron was insistent about starting with the over several thousand years of civilization and history on the continent of Africa prior to the transatlantic slave trade. And so it's thousands of years prior than the 400 years since we've been all the way to the present day. So you'll get a sense of that history, the blessings and the challenges, the extraordinary cruelty and inhumanity to man, but also the inspiration and the resilience and the triumph. And so it's quite the journey.
Yeah, you mentioned that the museum initially opened on Juneteenth Day back in 1988.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you honor Dr. Cameron on Founders Day in the month of February, Black History Month. What's the importance of taking time to not only recognize Dr. Cameron and his contributions, but to take time to explore the museum and itself as well during this month and during this time?
Well, part of why the impetus for February, in addition to being Black History Month, Dr. Cameron's birthday is February 25th. And so we tend to do Founders Day on or around his birthday. And so we often talk about at the museum that, you know, Black history is American history. And this history should be regarded, explored, examined, celebrated every day of the year, not just in February.
Yeah, fantastic. Brad, thanks so much again for being here to talk a little bit about Founders Day and the museum. Again, the Founders Day celebrations are happening Friday and Saturday at America's Black Holocaust Museum. You can find a full schedule of events on our website, WISN.com.